You know, for a couple of years of my personal guitar practice, I didn't see any or barely no improvement at all. And that's why I want to talk about what I did wrong and what I needed to learn in order to become a better guitar player. So I never considered myself being a lazy musician, so I practiced a lot, I had a lot of gigs with my bands, I was active all the time. So I was practicing electric guitar, I practiced classical guitar, I practiced all the repertoire, all the songs, and over the years I developed a quite good understanding of how to learn songs very quick. That's all fine, but regarding my own personal goals, I was a bit behind, and for a couple of years I felt quite stuck. Back in 2019 I moved here to Switzerland, and this was kind of a reset point because I had to organize my day job new, and I was, rethinking stuff and so on. And in fact, this was the time I really reflected on my guitar progress and my guitar journey in general, and I made some crucial adjustments to my own practice routines. And during the last 5 years I made huge improvements, and I developed as a guitar player and as a musician in general. And part of it was simply to be structured, to be more focused, to be patient, and to have a really clear goal in mind. So with today's play along video, I want to kickstart a series of speed building videos that should help you being focused, being very directional with your practice, if this is even a word, and to help you improve your playing speed over a period of the next 4 weeks. So this is a 4-part speed building routine, and I really want you to go through it if you are into developing your alternate picking speed, I must say. And on the way I will share the method, I will talk you through what helped me, and I feel that this can be very beneficial for your playing as well. So this is actually a very good time to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Leave me a like if you are interested in a structured practice plan, play-alongs as well, and stay up to date so you can follow the routine over the next few weeks. Having said that, as usual, all my Patreons have free access to the entire workout series. For obvious reasons, here on YouTube you just get an idea of what I'm talking about. The full version, the additional backing tracks, guitar profiles, printable tabs and so on, you will only get on Patreon. Maybe this is for you, so check this out. This helps me, helps the channel, and helps me make more videos like this. So consider the first link in the description down below. Your support is, as always, highly appreciated. So, but what we are talking about. So this is a little preview of what we are going to work on. Just heard, this is a typical alternate picking sequence going over just 2 strings. I explain later why it is limited in that sense. I was playing at 140 in the example. In the series of play-alongs we start at 75 and we raise the tempo up until 120, maybe 140, we will see. So in my early days I would just grab the tabs, I would learn the whole thing, and I would start to practice, going over and over through the whole example, which can work and to a certain degree it worked for me as well, and it would still work. But after I was really going down the rabbit hole of how I learn and what works for me, I considered to split this up into 4 sections. In part 1 of these play along speed builders, we will just deal with all the pieces of the, let's say, lick. It's technically not what I understand as a lick, but I call it lick for now. These parts of the lick that are just played on one single string is my part 1. I recommend you develop your ability to play on a single string first. I know the difficult part will be the string transition, the string changes from one string to the next, but since we are most of the time, if you think about it, we are playing most of the time on a single string. Even if we play a scale across all the 6 strings, we are playing most of the time on just one string, and then we change, and then we play again, let's say 3 notes per string, then we change one more time, then again we play 3 notes per string, and then we have another change, and so on. I guess you get the point. So that's why I start with a single string exercise first. This will be sequence 1. I indicated in the tabs with a green frame, so you can see what is the sequence 1 portion of what we are going to practice. So in part 2, we want to practice the string transition, the actual transition within the lick. So as indicated in light orange here, you can see which parts these are. And in part number 3, we will combine both sequences to a bigger group, to almost the lick I played in the beginning. As you can see here, we have the orange and the green parts as we have previously practiced. And finally, this is the final picking pattern I played in the beginning. As you can see, the green parts are used to do the position shift, and the orange parts are the ones with the string change. So this systematic approach will make it easier for us to develop the speed, and I really invite you to go through the whole process with me together, either here on YouTube or over at my Patreon page, and I bet you will see a huge improvement over the next few weeks. Alright, let's start. This is part 1. Please click here to start practicing. I decided to give this a separate video, so there is no need to hear my talking over and over again when you return to this play along exercise. Make sure to check this part, make sure to check the other parts in the description as well. Enjoy, see ya!